So same deal here, guys. I'm gonna come up off those hooks. I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna control the legs. I'm gonna kick that hook off if I need to. I'm gonna flick my foot here, and then I'm gonna start crowding. Now, for here, I'm gonna actually go to the knee ride and into the mount, but I'm gonna go into the reverse knee ride. So I've got this kind of pin here. I don't have to worry about it as much. I'm gonna hold on to the ankle here, push down a little bit, right? And then I'm gonna step back, pull the leg on top of my leg, and start to crowd back in. I want to be really careful now, right? Because both of his legs are out. I need to keep this one down. If he can start to grab my ankles and push me back, he can get that back sweep, right? So from here, I'm going to push my hips in front of my shoulders and then pass the leg to the other side, right? If you try to pass, with your hips back, you just got your body kind of in your way here. And I know it seems counterintuitive, but you're straightening out his leg here, and you're making it harder for him to prevent you from moving that leg over. So it's just as easy as trying to move that leg over, or the arm over, when you got somebody in a triangle, right? You want to get that arm across. It's the same concept, right? We're bridging into it. That's going to help me pass to the other side. Once I'm here, right, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pressure in here, right? I've got a hold of his knee. I want to keep his knee connected to my hip here. I don't really care what's going on with that leg anymore. He shouldn't still have my ankle here. If he did, you can still play that same game. But for right now, we're just going to say that he doesn't, because I don't think he will. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to turn in, and so now I'm in this reverse knee ride position. I'm going to take this hand, so there's nothing connecting this other leg here. I'm just kind of controlling and smashing his hips here. I'm going to put it on the far side hip. I'm going to spin around and drop, tuck, and come into that mount position, right? Remember that I want to have my partner taking my body weight. So I want to drive my hips into his hips. I want my knees to be off the ground or touching the ground lightly. I want my feet between his gait here. I want posts out to each side. I don't want to commit my posts. Remember that, guys. Remember that we have that escape where they pull that in and trap it and then bridge, right? If I'm floating, it's going to be harder for me to do that. If he just tries to reach out now, it's going to be really easy for me to pull my arm out here, right? And I'm just reacting. If he does bridge, I might underhook the head, so on and so forth, right? So, came up, right? Boom, kick that free. Do that little circle to flip the hook on the other side. Crowd. And then from here, I'm going to push and step back. Then I'm going to pull it up and put it on top of my hips, stepping in, making sure that I'm crowded and I've got good center of gravity here. Now I'm going to push my hips in front of my shoulders and I'm going to move the leg to the other side. Right? And I'm going to hold that knee with my left hand, which is the side that I'm going to. I'm going to push on his hip, and then I'm just going to turn that corner. From here, I'm going to move my hands. Now I said over here, you can go either, because once you kind of really get this going, it's not going to, your arms are going to have to go up anyways, and you're not going to have to worry about it too much. But so you can do either. I find this more convenient. This is probably better in the long run. But I've already got weight on this side too, so it's balanced. So from here, now big point. This came up yesterday in class for switch side knee ride, which is the same thing. Guys, when you are doing these, don't leave your foot down, right? Straighten out your leg, right? You don't have to lock it out, but you should really need to be careful about kicking your partner in the head, right? So if you're letting your knee kind of, your lower leg kind of hang off your knee, then you're more likely to hit your partner in the head. So from here, see how high that was? There's no way. No way. And so from here, and I sink down into that mount position.